They jump away in the PG Duffy and Sons Citroen Apprentice Handicap over 7 furlongs. It's Epilon, one of the first to show in front from No Patience, Talik, improving in the centre is New York Angel, followed by Dixie Bluebell. Towards the near side is Ginsburg as they settle down. Tyrion's Dream next, they're tracked by Texas Rock and River Derwent, and 7 Worlds next with Namor. Sense of Romance and Liquid Luck and Sunset Nova, a couple of lengths to the Grave of Vance. With at the rear of the field, Sheila and another grey in the race, Howling Wolf. Continuing their progress to the halfway stage, the leader is New York Angel by less than 2 lengths to Dixie Bluebell, with Ginsburg next, Talik the far side, with Texas Rock and Epilon and Tyrion's Dream. River Derwent next, with Namor and Sense of Romance. No Patience drops away, then 7 Worlds and Sunset Nova, Liquid Luck, Vivance, Howling Wolf, Sheila, racing with a little over 2 furlongs to go. And it's New York Angel and Danny Sheehy a couple of lengths in front, with Ginsburg trying to close for Sean Bird in the centre of the track. Then Dixie Bluebell and Luke McAteer. Staying on is Tyrion's Dream. Then Texas Rock and Talik and River Derwent and Namor. Epilon next, Sunset Nova is weaving a passage in behind them. Then Sense of Romance and 7 Worlds. Change of leader. Ginsburg picks it up. Dixie Bluebell's digging in on the far side of New York Angel. Tyrion's Dream. River Derwent is next. But out in front is Ginsburg and Apprentice Sean Bird for a lasting day. It's Ginsburg by 4 in second place, River Derwent and Tyrion's Dream, and New York Angel after them.
Well, a great moment for young Sean Bird, who's just partnered his first winner after a long wait in our penultimate event of the day. Sean, congratulations, finally in the #1 spot after Ginsburg. How good a feeling is that?
It's great now. It's hard to believe it. It took a long time, so it's just great to get it, and delighted to get it for Jerry as well, because through Colin and that being in Jerry's, and it's just delighted all around now.
Now, you've had an apprentice licence probably 6-7 years at this stage, and I can remember some of them. You've had some pretty heartbreaking near misses along the way, haven't you?
Yeah, there was a couple of close ones there in Dundalk for Jerry during the winter. I'm an apprentice there with Jerry Lyons, so a couple of close ones for him that I'd say he was edging for me to get a win myself, but it never came. But it's just great to get it now today, especially at the Curragh.
And Sean, when you're not getting the bounce of the ball like that, how tough is it to keep in the right frame of mind and keep persevering and hoping that you will get there eventually?
Yeah, look, a couple of times now you'd be pulling your hair out and you don't know what to do, but persevering there and being in Jerry's is great with Colin and Gary, and that you learn an awful lot, and even with that being for Colin's father as well, just it's good to give back to them as well, because just gaining so much experience off them. And just because it took a while, and it's nice to get it now. And
do you feel as well, after what's gone before, that maybe that's a bit of payback that the first one has come here at the Curragh?
Yeah, oh no, that just to get it here now with the new stand and everything is it's a magical feeling now.
Now tell us about your background. I think you're an RD man originally. How did you get involved in racing?
Well, Dad always had horses and that at home, and I did an awful lot of hunting and pony club and plenty of show jumping and that as well. And I was a show jumping competition one day in Cavan, and we got talking to John Larkin, and he said you should come up and ride out with us. And that was really it. Then I started riding out for him, and transition year in school, he sent me down to Johnny Murtagh's. I was there for the year then. He kept me on through the whole year. Back to school then, I did my leaving. And finished leaving then, went to Jerry's, and I've been there since now, and kind of breaking and schooling horses and that at home as well, so I've kept going now.
I'm sure. And tell us, how much fun is it being part of a team that's been on such a huge upward curve like Jerry?
It's great now, even the amount of horses there, and riding good horses every day, like it makes it an awful lot easier. Like there's a lot of nice 2-year-olds and that there for this year, and they'll be going on well as 3-year-olds next year, and even Jer and Shane and Andrew and that, they're great.
I'm sure it's a big help having the champion jockey there as well to pick up the odd tip off. Did that give you a real kick when Colin came out there to say well done?
Yeah, no, it was great. I'm sure you couldn't get nicer than Colin. He's a pure gentleman. You wouldn't think he's had as much success as he has. He's just so down to earth and everything. He's a lovely man, and everyone in Jerry's and that. It's kind of like a big family the way it all works now. That's great.
And Sean, talk us through the race itself. Did you come here pretty hopeful about Ginsburg today?
I was kind of 50-50. I knew the way we got plenty of rain there yesterday would help her, because I knew myself she'd want a bit of a cut in the ground. But I kind of Jerry gave me, he said just go out and just ride her as you feel her, and she winged the gates. I got a lovely position all through, and she kept finding the whole way to the line. But no, she gave me a great old spin. Got no trouble, like didn't get hemmed in or anything. Was in a grand position. Just ran out well to the line, and I'd say she got a mile now as well. She seems to be genuine now. She galloped away well, so delighted.
Hopefully she'll build on this, and hopefully you will as well, Sean. I presume you'd love to now just really get going and bang in a few more straight away, would you?
This summer now I was hoping just to try and get going, so hopefully that might be the start of it. Now get the ball rolling, please God.
Fantastic. And I don't know whether you had family and friends here today, but either way I'm sure they'll be watching in.
Oh sure, Mum and Dad now, they'll be delighted. I'll have to ring them on the way home, so.
Good man. Well, it's a great moment for you, and as I say, well deserved, well overdue, and hopefully the first of many. Thanks, Sean.
Thanks very much. Thank you.